Hey everybody, it's Lord Magicus. This week we're gonna play more Simic Merfolk and Historic. So announcements for this week. I'm gonna be playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon on Twitch this week in preparation for Halloween. Figured it's a spooky time of year, so why don't we play a nice spooky themed game for it? So follow me on Twitter and you will see when I'm going live, and you can come check that out. I always post the links there. As same thing with like last week, if you were following me on Twitter, you got to see I went live with Merfolk. So yeah, last week's league got up. Well, I guess not league, but last week's stream got uploaded. So that's also there. So I uploaded it. If you haven't seen it, you can go check out the replay in that. Yeah. Otherwise, everything should be mostly fine here. So let's look at this. So we had the ban is now in effect for this week. So we're gonna look at our list. I've changed up a little bit. I'm gonna play some Cerulean Drakes here because the mono red deck seemed to be giving us a little bit of trouble. It could be correct to keep something like the Reclamation Sage, but I'm going to try the Drakes here instead. And I'm also going to switch over to Mystical Dispute. I think with Trickery banned, the need to have Test of Talents is probably slightly less. And Dispute being able to counter anything and also being better against blue stuff is probably fine. Other than that, I'll keep 2 Pause for Reflections in here as well. I think this I would like to test this card more. So other than that, we're on the 4 relics and 3 swipes, so we have stuff to bring in against pretty much any deck. It does slightly bother me that there's no card that hates on artifacts or enchantments in our list specifically, but we do have Borrower to bounce stuff, so that's an option. The Kiras from the sideboard moved into the main deck. I decided to cut the Mistcallers, and instead we're going to play Kira here. Yeah, I think that will be fine. I'm also up on 4 Denials in the main deck, so I'm hoping that we have enough tools here to fight the spell nonsense. And Denial's the most flexible thing. It's a little bit of a non-bow with Kara because you can't use the fight mode if Kara's in play, because it will just get countered. But usually if you're going to go up against those decks, you are either going to fight or you're going to play Kara. You probably are not going to want to do both at the same time. So yeah, I don't think it'll be that big a deal. And we'll have to see how that plays out. But I think most of the time, if we're keeping Kira in the deck, we probably want the counter spell version of this. So see if that's alright. Otherwise, everything else is basically the same here. I just have 1 Regery cut and 1 Silvergill cut to make room for these 2 in the 4th copy of this. So we'll see how this goes. Let's take it out for a spin and see if we can do better with it this week. I think we were about 50% last week, which wasn't great. We'll see if we'll see this week how well we do with it. I just realized that I did my habit of cutting the deck tech part of it from the actual gameplay part, which isn't really necessary in Arena because we can just kind of go in and out as we choose. There's not a huge delay. Alright, we're on the play, so let's do this. This hand looks perfectly fine. We'll probably just turn a Trickster into a Trop, and then everything will be fine. Just make sure you play the blue side, or otherwise you're basically forfeiting the game. Interesting. They clearly have removal of some kind, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah. Now I'll play the Lord. So if I played the Lord first, they probably would have killed the Master, and I don't want them to do that. They might play something like Eliminate here, or they played another Fatal Push. It's fine. This is lagging just a little bit. It's kind of strange. I'm fine with playing the Lords if they have to kill them on their turn. Because then, yeah, they're not making progress and we are. Let's play the Gill first. We'll play the Trickster in their end step. They definitely have more removal. Okay, they're gonna dig through. They're doing their mini dig through time here. Feel like they might try to kill off my creatures, so I want to hold back company just in case. In case they use like a removal spell. That's fine. Because now I can play company and it'll probably be devastating. Sure. Better do it now because I could find Kira here. You can't kill Svalin. You can kill the Regery, but I can also just play a Mistbinder. Interesting. I think I'm gonna hold the Mistbinder back here. Just because if I don't want to get caught in a position where I don't want to overextend if I don't have to. Like if I draw a counterspell or something, I might choose not to play the Mistbinder. I want to make sure that Svalin stays indestructible, so... they really like the Narset here, apparently. Oh yeah, I can't actually draw the extra card with it. I guess here the problem would be if they use removal on one of my creatures, they could potentially kill Svalin. At least now if they use a sweeper, I get to keep Svalin no matter what. Oh, there they have commit. That means they can get rid of Svalin here, but if they do that, they actually die, so I don't think that's an option. Well, they could still have a removal spell, so... I don't get to draw the card, but... Let's see what they do here. Hopefully die. I'm hoping commit taps them out. I don't think so. If they have one removal spell, they're still alive here. They can cast commit and then cast like Heartless Act. Oh, no, they're in trouble. Okay, never mind, they're dead. I know you could do this. I guess they didn't have another removal spell in hand though, so that was a problem for them. Okay. I guess we want the mystical disputes. Maybe cut 2 Kamena speakers here. Actually, you know what? Maybe cut 2 Regeries. Keeping the 1-drops might be a little bit better. Honestly, our deck is probably really good against them, so let's just run it back like this. We tend to do very good against control decks. There's so many wires running across my desk. Yeah. I'm cool with this. Oh my god. What happened? Why did... What? I totally I wanted to, put that on the other side. Why did it just do that? I feel like it didn't actually ask me what side it was trying to do. That was That was not cool. Well, that definitely hurt, but it's not the end of the game or anything, but that wasn't great. I'm not going to counter that. All right. So even if they kill the master, oh, they're not going to do that either. I feel like I don't want them to do this. They get to draw 2 cards. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. They look at the top 4 and take 2 cards, and we're not. Yeah, that we're not having that. The game just is like doing these weird lag pauses. Okay, well, this is probably fine. Yeah, they're just dead. Look at that. We just like stomped them. Even through all the problems. Alright, yeah, we have time. We'll do one other match. That didn't go on as long as it would have needed to. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm recording this in the wrong frame. That's dumb. Alright, well, it's on the right one now. Whoops. I Yeah, that was just a total screw up. I think I can keep this. I'm gonna play Glasspool first as a land, and then probably play Mistbinder, because that's the one I care about least if it dies. I try to hold back Master as long as possible. So if any one of my lords dies, I'd rather it be Mistbinder first. There we go. Now you get the nice full widescreen version of this. Alright. Is this the person that we just played against? I don't think so. Honestly, like, none of these options are great for him. Taking the company, I guess, can make sense. Alright. That's less than ideal. They might have a sweeper here. Yeah, they do. Um, I'm not hugely fond of that, but I think I have to let that go. think they're just playing control. I doubt that it's actually. Oh no, they are playing reanimator. Okay, that's a problem. All right, well let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Like they have the emissary in graveyard. They only need a reanimation spell, which they now have. The denial is only going to hold off for so long here. Like I think they have enough to play it and play through it. So all right. Well, we can beat this deck. Oops. So we what do we not want against this deck? Kira's okay. I think Ragery can go away. I don't know if we necessarily need Kira though. Take out one Pheloon, I think. You know, I can take out a Mistbinder. Do it like this. Okay, no, this should be fine. We have the tools to defeat the Reanimator deck. Definitely play first. We need a hand that has fucking lands in it. Yes. We'll keep this. I will put one of these in the bottom because we don't actually have any guarantee that we're going to be able to cast it. Actually, we do. We have Shoreline Scout, but I want to play probably the Silvergill Adept first. Okay. Thoughtseize. I mean, I assume they take the Silvergill. Took the Shoreline Scout. Interesting. Alright, well, that's a great way to recover from a Thoughtseize. So, we've got Gill, we've got Denial. Sure. Alright. How much more removal do you have? Enough, apparently. So I think, like, I guess they take the Borrower here. I don't think the Denial matters. But they're not going to be able to actually, like, win the game anytime in the near future. Got a pretty hard lock against them doing that. um. Okay. Not that concerned. Sure. I only have one card in hand right now. Gonna let them do that. I'm gonna make life difficult for them. Alright. Keep their graveyard nice and empty so they can never reanimate stuff. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's what I thought. See? All the removal in the world did them no good there. They did play a lot of removal. Could bring the Kiras back in here. I think this is fine. Since they appear to be on the control plan here, let's just get them with all the interaction. We only need like one or two creatures to win. This hand is like the worst hand we've ever had. This hand's one of the best hands we've ever had. I guess we'll put one relic in the bottom. Go ahead, Thoughtseize. Take away whatever you want. Well, that's 3 of our 4 relics, unfortunately, so we know where the rest are. One's in the bottom of the deck and the other one is in the graveyard. It's less than ideal. Sure. I'm not gonna crack the relic until I absolutely, like, need to. I'll get rid of the Hollowed Fountain here. That's fine. It might languish me. Interesting. I can play Trickster in the end step. I'm gonna get rid of two of their things. They're alright, let's make them have to target the relic. Let's hope they don't have a third. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, I guess we are on the Fine Brazen Borrower plan. They have to choose creature, so we need Brazen Borrower. Um, Damn it. Yeah, they have protection from creatures, so attacking them doesn't actually do anything. We need to find Borrower in the next, like, 2 turns. And they also have to not find Languish. That's how it is. Damn it. They found 3 Unburial Rights, and the fact that they discarded the Languish means we've... Why would they discard that? Like, they just gave me a turn here. Alright, well, we're dead. That was really unlucky, because they found 3 of their Unburial Rights, where, I guess... We had to... Our mulligan wasn't great. We mulliganed there. We had 3 relics in the opening hand, and you really don't want all 3 in the opening. We played one, they found it, they thought seized one, and then they had an answer for the other one, so... I don't know. I think in general that match is usually, like, very good for us, but I think they got pretty lucky in game 1, and then, you know, the top decks did not work out to our favor in the last game, so that's fine. Like, I don't feel bad about that match. Like, that's just variance, so we'll play some more tomorrow. In the meantime, please give this a thumbs up, and yeah, come look out on Twitter for the link when I go live on Twitch, because we will be playing Castlevania this week. That's all I've got to say for now, so thanks everybody. I will see you again next time.